Welcome everyone to the Campus Chronicles D&D campaign. I am Torii, the dungeon mom for this group, and we are in our 32nd session for the campaign, for the second part of the campaign. I am going to have the players introduce themselves and their characters, and they are also going to answer today's question of the day, which is your character Team Edward or Team Jacob? The most serious question we've asked so far, not the morality trolley question. This is the real question, and we are going to start with Marek.
Hi there, my name's Boris, and I play Marek Lair, a an elven sorcerer who majors in psych and divination. As for the question of the day, Marek's take would definitely be Bella's and Edward's love for each other, like gravity, keeps the two orbiting each other, clearly very interested. Edward, although hesitant to admit that he is a vampire, overcame it, and they're meant for each other.
Mark would have a predetermined, memorized answer. I'll be honest. Very on brand.
He's definitely read him.
Yeah.
I love the boy.
All right. Next up is Aja.
Hello, I am Sol. I'm playing Professor Aja, who is a human wizard. She goes by she, her, and is a researcher at the university. I feel I'm very new to Professor Aja, of course, as per last session, aren't we? I feel like she'd probably be Team Jacob. Just because werewolf, and also Edward is a skinny white man.
Very valid. I was thinking she would be Team Edward, only because that is what Bella chose, and she would not go against that because she's a very loyal person. However, she personally would say that she is dumb and she would be Team Jacob. But I feel like it would be like the complete answer. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next up is Ila.
Hello, my name is Citrus. I play the character Ila Omari, who was the Protector Astromore Cleric, goes by she, they pronouns, studies herbology in the University of Andorra. And if Ila heard this answer that Marek said, Ila would scoff and say, actually, she should have been with Jacob, but that's just my take. Trust. Like, literally, their chemistry could have been flawless, could have been like the best chemistry, but no. Team Jacob, by the way. And then Ila might do a little like, just to add a little flavor.
All right, and last but not least is Riki.
Hi, I'm Z. I play Riki Ep Shimmer. He, they pronouns. He's a tiefling warlock bard guy studying music. And he would he would say Jacob simply because Edward has been a 17-year-old man for 30 years, which just makes him 47. Which is kind of creepy.
He's been a vampire longer than 30 years, I'm pretty sure.
I think he said he's been 17 for 30, or maybe it was more than 30, but it wasn't over 100, so it just feels creepy.
Yeah, it's 100.
That's so creepy. Anyways, it just feels gross, so Riki would go with Jacob.
All right, and without further ado, we are going to jump into tonight's session. And tonight's session recap from the previous session is brought to you by Sol.
Oh shit, it is. The climax of the Radley Manor had finished. Cludmother has been defeated, and when she was healed, they were too far gone and had to be put down with Marek with the finishing blow that would end Clud's life. The party had no time to process, as Mr. Tillman comes up the stairs and leads the party almost out of the manor. but lockdown procedure starts to hit. Gale had enough and slapped Bismuth awake rather harshly, and his confused, barely awake self gets them all into a secret room. The party uses the helm to get back to the Delta Domini Chi lair, where they have mission complete, with a question mark. Sure, they got Bismuth, which was one of their objectives, but the party begins to mourn over Clud, Rain Silverspring joining in too. With the party being emotional, Eleanor took Bismuth away for debriefing and checking out. Soon after, a recorded message by Clud was received by the DDC computer, making things even more emotional. Later on, Professor Asia comes by, who is now played by Saul, that's me, and talks to them slightly, albeit a little bit shyly and trying to be gentle over Clud's passing. She tells them that she will try to repair Clud, but is unsure about the outcome. Gale also receives a letter saying he's being sent on a mission. The next day, as the party are trying to process everything going on and attending classes, they get a text message from Section to discuss some news about the night. I used the term Nightshade Covenant, planning on interrupting during the Autumn Bash. Who knows what that devilish group could be planning now?
Alright, so as mentioned, it is Thursday. And everyone did hang out, I think, on Thursday. And you all received a text message from Eleanor, or just unknown, signed E, saying that you were all to meet up in the DDC at 8 o'clock for a meeting. Marek also met up with President Amador, sharing information about the artifact that he discovered on Wednesday and was able to get it back on Thursday, learning about the specific magical properties that it possesses.
It's Friday.
What?
You said Thursday, it's Friday.
No, it is Thursday.
Thursday was our mission. Friday was...
Oh, that's right. Okay, so it's Friday, the 15th of Marpanoth. Thanks for that. Okay. You know what? It does say 15th of Marpanoth, Friday, on my previous session notes. I love that. Okay. You all get a text message that you need to meet up that night at 8 p.m. The other thing that happens on Friday is that Gale goes by each one of your dorms and has a personalized goodbye for each of you. And I will leave it all in your hands. Is there anything else you would like to do before 8 p.m. comes? You all finish classes around 5 p.m.
Could Riki visit Clud?
Okay.
He'll just leave a
Clud is going to
letter and
be
stuff.
in Professor Asia's research
Okay.
lab, but you also know where Clud's room is.
Okay. Riki will visit Clud and Asia, and Riki will just leave a letter, a picture of Clud with the cats, and a thumb drive of some songs that Clud had previously mentioned wanting to listen to at some point.
Okay.
And then that's all I'd like to do.
Okay.
Ages is working away.
Asia.
I think Isla will just stay in the room, maybe study, maybe read into some things. Try to keep himself busy.
I would say the same would go for Mark.
Okay. I would like for someone in the party to make a... This would apply to, I think, Ila, Riki, and Marek only. So, each one of you, I'd like for you to make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
With guidance.
You know,
Nice, Boris.
23.
7.
Damn.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Oh.
Marek has a 23. Ila, Citrus, where are you rolling?
I was rolling on roll 20, but I think I rolled in the wrong one.
Yeah, we are in Jump Gate tonight.
Oh shit. Let me send you a screenshot just so.
Sure. And then for Riki?
A 7.
Okay. So, let's see. Marek and Ila. It is Friday. As you are together after, let's see, Friday. After Collegiate Common 1B, you both go to your regular study hall hours in the library. And while you were there, I'd like for you to make a D8 roll for me.
Oh shit.
Oh. Jesus.
You got better than
That
me.
is a
man.
2.
Alright.
No, I got a 1.
Marek, while you and Ila are studying, you look over, and out of the corner of your eye, you see something very peculiar. Being a very studious person, and very, aware of who likes to frequent the Tempest Library,
Of course.
you typically know, which students to come here. You spot a student you don't necessarily recognize as someone who really regularly comes here. This student is Leaf Green, who I think you have maybe seen at one point or another. Ila definitely knows. And as you kind of point this out to Ila, you recognize Leaf from the time when you were trying to convince him that you and Gale were not high, and you're trying to talk to Leaf in a bush when a situation of trying to get some information kind of spiraled out of control. And this message was sent to Gossip Goblin, if you remember.
Oh no.
So you kind of hide away like a little bit, like as you kind of look up and almost make eye contact with Leaf. However, both of you realize Leaf has a sort of symbol on his, like the inside of his wrist. It is a red rose.
Torii,
Yes.
can I do a history check to remember
Yes.
what? Okay. Guidance, please. Please be something good. Oh my god.
Okay, 10.
Okay. Wait, give me that D4.
With guidance.
13.
Okay, 13. Okay. You remember this. The person who gave Momsy the shot in the hospital had a red, like, rose symbol on their wrist.
But didn't Momsy say that their skin was
Blue,
a different?
correct? But you think about it and you're like, well, this is a very, like, unusual sort of symbol, and it's in the same kind of spot. So it's just something that you both recognize.
Is Leaf just still there?
Yes, Leaf is actively trying to study.
Okay. Isla tugs at Mark.
Mark, without looking away from his book. Huh?
Mark. I just want to make sure I'm not seeing anything wrong, but that person, and Isla just points over at Leaf. Do you see that?
Mark
Sorry, go ahead.
raises his book up a little bit so he can kind of stick his eyes over it and subtly peer over. Huh, a peculiar tattoo. I mean, why right there on that spot?
I think I need to talk to them.
What? What for?
And I'll just scooches closer just to make sure that only Mara can hear as they whisper.
Mark leans in.
When Momsy was in the hospital, she said that someone gave her a shot and they had that tattoo on that same place. But the thing is that Momsy said that person had blue skin. So I don't know. What if they disguise themselves, or?
Well, did they say where that rose was located? Was it on the same spot Leaf is?
It was, right, Torii?
With your history check, yes.
And Isla nods. Yeah, it was.
This is something we might have to report.
I don't think. Sorry?
What?
I don't think Isla reported the whole Momsy thing with Section.
Sorry, what?
Did Isla? I forgot. Did Isla report the Momsy thing to Section? I don't think she did. No.
I don't think so, but I think she told Kane.
Yeah. So Isla just tugs at Marek. I don't think we can really tell. We can tell them, but don't tell them anything about my mom. They don't know. You know?
What do you mean? Isla, I know you want to protect Momsy, but this is the way to do it.
I'll take care of it. Just don't tell them about my mom. I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Marek looks right at Isla. Don't do anything rash, please.
I'll try.
Whatever it is, if you need to tell somebody, just tell me, and if you really don't want anyone to know, I'll keep it a secret.
No. I don't have anything to say right now, I think. But I think I'll just have to keep an eye on Leaf.
I really don't like this.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's the worst that could happen?
Just, if you feel the urge to talk to Leaf, talk to me first, okay? I want to be there.
And you won't tell Section?
No. But if I start seeing things get dangerous, then I'm going to have to step in, okay?
And Isla just nods. Okay.
Mark would like to do an insight check.
Okay.
Damn it, man! Bitches!
All right, Citrus, I'd like for you to go ahead and roll a GM only persuasion or
Okay.
Deception.
deception, please.
Which one's higher? Let's see.
You don't need guidance. What do you mean? Which
Can
one's
I use,
higher?
Can I use guidance?
That is up to you.
Damn, okay. Fuck, how do I do this here again? Here.
Slash GM.
What's purple?
Yeah.
Do I-
Yeah,
No,
slash
no.
GM roll, no spaces.
So can I just click on that and say whisper roll instead?
Yes, that works also. It
Mhm.
should go
Okay.
automatically.
Let me just do it real quick. Then whisper. Advantage. Not advantage, sorry. Damn! Can I
Is Citrus already trying to cheat?
Right?
never? Can I do that?
Are you rolling in
Advantage.
regular still, or did you switch over to jump gate?
I switched to jump gate.
Oh, I don't see it.
Aww.
Oh,
Let me
I know why. Because I was looking at the wrong one. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Dang,
Tori
Torii.
too.
Let me do that D4 real quick. Trust. No.
Isla's
Okay.
not very convincing, although you can tell that there is no ill intent here, and that sometimes Isla is just acting like Isla and is just not great at persuading people anything.
I'm just a chill guy. I'm just a chill dude.
But you see that, like, you know, Isla doesn't really want anything bad here, and that they'll come talk to you.
Mark plays it coolly and says, "Okay, thank you." Mark,
And now, sorry, go ahead.
Mark lowers his book a little bit, but every once in a while, kind of flashes his eyes to Leaf.
Yeah, I was just gonna butter him up a little bit and just like say, like, put a hand on his shoulder and say, "I appreciate you saying that, Mark. Thanks. Trusting me." And Ala just like leans in, gives him a little peck on the cheek before going back to studying and also keeping an eye on Leaf.
Mark's eyes freeze for a second, and then he lets out an exhale and continues reading.
All right. You continue studying, and about at the end of your time before you head to lunch, you see that Leaf is also packing up his stuff and heading towards the door. Kind of like looking over his shoulder a little bit at Isla, as you guys are also kind of doing this around the same time.
I think I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna follow Leaf.
Okay.
And now I'm just gonna look at Mark.
Did Isla say that out loud?
Yeah. Do you wanna come? Or should I just go by myself?
Do I have a choice?
Yeah. I don't want you to say that I didn't give you a choice. Equal rights,
Okay, let's go, but be subtle.
Too subtle. Man, I can't.
Oh, man.
Okay, so I'd like for, if you're trying to be stealthy, please make some stealth checks.
Man, I just love guidance. Okay, now this isn't loading.
11.
Okay,
Just
not
give me a
great.
second. It is not opening. Stealth with guidance.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to describe exactly what you were both doing. Boris, your character Marek is trying to follow pretty nonchalantly. Not necessarily like doing a very good job at hiding around corners and things, but walking along fairly inconspicuous. It's still in sight. Whereas Ila is like trying to do the sneaky walk that you see in cartoons.
God damn it.
Where they're just like walking with their hands up, like creeping along, and then quickly hiding behind one of the walls, looking at you, Mark, trying to find where Leaf is, looking back at you, looking at Leaf, and then like awkwardly skipping, hopping, and then ducking behind people. And everyone in the hallway is kind of just looking at Ila, being like, what the fuck is going on? Yep.
I don't
Leaf
sus.
definitely sees you following him. But with your high perception scores, you manage to continue to follow him all the way over to the dining hall. Where he is standing in line. There's 5 more people, and then the 2 of you.
I mean, we're here. Might as well grab a bite.
Nice
And Ella
moves
walks
you
over to
pulled
the
back
line.
there.
Yeah, I know. I think it was pretty sneaky. I don't think nobody really saw me.
I was being sarcastic. Mark hisses.
And Isla just shrugs. How was I supposed to know? You sound so serious all the time.
Mark gets in line as well.
And
Right.
I was just gonna like hear in on whatever Leaf says, if he says anything, if he's anything.
Okay. At this point, it's probably everyone else also kind of at lunch. Also, maybe even Professor Asia, because she can actually eat. I will say that Riki, you managed to be at the dining hall kind of on your way out at this point, where you run into Leaf, who is entering. You see Leaf. Leaf is wearing like a dark beanie, some like heavier like fall, almost winter clothes beanie with like maybe like a leather jacket over it. And he kind of like gives you like a sup nod and approaches you.
Oh, hey, dude. What's up? How's class? I guess. I don't know.
Class is fine. You know your weird friend Isla?
What did she do?
I think they're following me. Like, not even trying to hide it. It looks like they're intentionally trying to follow me. This is the second time. The last time I saw her, I
Second
think
time?
she was on drugs.
Oh.
Bro, he was trying to convince me to go into a bush with her, and I think he's your friend too, the Delta Domini Chi.
No. Gail?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll have
Just want to let you
I'll-
know, we
I'll
live
have
in
a
the same
talk with
building and
her.
all that.
Yeah, I'll have a talk with her about not following people. I didn't think I'd have to say that ever in my life.
Yeah, you know what? Same. Anyways, I'll catch you later. We have Verdict Inspiration in a few
Right.
hours.
Yeah, see you there. And can Riki see Ila and Marek?
I would
following?
say you see Ila like standing in line about to go in also, just like awkwardly looking over Mark's shoulder, trying not to be noticeable, and then you guys make eye contact and Ila quickly like hides behind Marek.
Can Riki just kind of walk over and give like Isla that kind of disappointed dad look and be like, Isla, so you're stalking people now?
I wouldn't call it stalking.
I
I'm
would call
just-
it stalking.
No.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
what gave it away?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what did give it away? I thought we were pretty
I
good.
believe came up and told me himself that you were being very obvious about it.
Nah. You were being so stealthy.
I would prefer if you didn't make it awkward between me and the people in my dorm, the people I kind of have to be friends with to have a future in my career and stuff. But I'd also like to know why you were stalking my
Again,
friend.
Wasn't stalking, just following. from
Following is stalking. That's stalking.
afar. So are you saying that Mark was stalking me because he was following me?
Stalking? Shut the fuck up.
But there's a reason why I did this, but like I can't tell
Mhm.
you now. I can't tell you here.
Okay, grab your food and come to my dorm then.
Well,
Oh.
can't take food out of here.
Yeah. Have you not seen the picture on the
Okay.
wall? We can't really.
If you
Well,
look
that's
over,
just
you
because you're
see
not good at it.
you see the dining hall like card swiper. It's the same lady. She's like a halfling. She called Isla, and she just has dagger eyes. And as Mark says that, she gives an approving nod and goes back to like card swiping.
Don't make the faculty mad.
I
They mean
remember
business.
Blunt gave her a smile.
We can
Hey.
discuss this later, but
She was nice to me. She let me take fries out once.
well, that's just not nice then.
No, it was not me. It was my sister.
Yeah, it was not her. Okay, my
She
bad.
just-
I'm
Oh, okay.
sorry.
That
I'm
sounds
sorry.
more fair.
That was
That
mean
sounds
of me to
Build the beans.
get people confused.
I will speak with her later. And she just kind of like has the grumpiest face.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Anyways, eat and then just, I don't know, I'll sit with you until you're done, and then we're gonna have a stern talk, young lady.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It's weird. Why am I in charge of you?
I don't know. Why are you?
I don't know. I feel like I'm in charge of all of you sometimes. It's weird. I feel like little children I have to babysit. But then I also am a child at times, so who knows? You know what?
Not at times. You are one.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
But yeah, we can talk after we eat, and I'll just kind of try to look around for Leaf.
Stop.
I just want to keep an eye.
No.
You sure we can't sit like somewhere near there? No. But what if I told you something really important, right, Marek? It's like very important.
Well,
I'm
if
sure it can wait.
If it's really important, then we shouldn't get food and go deal with it right now. Shouldn't we,
Yeah.
Isla?
Do you really want to talk to Leaf about that right here?
What are we talking about?
Well, it's not something we can say out here.
Then
I already
Don't
told
wanna
you
be a
what we should
babysitter.
do.
I don't want to be a babysitter.
I
What did you say
imagine
we should do?
I imagine they're having this discussion while in line waiting for food.
It
Yeah.
is now your turn in line, and the lady is just kind of like patiently waiting.
Oh my god, get your food. You're holding up the line.
I was just gonna get their food, stack a lot on their plate, and then
This
just
is terrible.
pay for it.
We don't pay.
No.
You're in line to get swiped into the dining hall.
Oh, I thought we were inside the line to get the food.
No, just in the line to get inside the dining hall.
Okay.
Oh, my bad, I got confused as well.
See, now I'm debating.
Just swipe it.
Oh yeah, I was like, I was gonna swipe to get inside. Yeah.
The lady just like holds out her hand and then she takes the card and swipes both you and Mark inside. And as you know, like it's mostly like buffet style, so you can go wherever and get whatever you'd like. Riki, as you already left, would you like to go back in? Or
No, he'll just go to his dorm and be like, I'll meet you guys there. Because I'm not hungry. I already ate. Don't stalk leave. Mark, don't let her stalk leave. I don't care how wrapped around your finger you are, or around her finger you are. Don't let her stalk leave. It's creepy. It's weird. It's weird and creepy.
It's necessary.
No, it's not. Stop stalking people.
I have never.
Uh-huh.
At least so
I'll-
poorly.
You're so right.
I'll see you guys at my dorm. You're just gonna walk off.
okay. Isla, what would you like to do?
I was gonna feel a little bit bad for having Riki deal, get told, leave. Keep your friend in check. So Isla is gonna just get some food, like sit a good distance away from Leaf, but still keep an eye. Just to see
Okay.
I guess close enough to. Like, how full is it? Bustling? It's bustling right now, right?
But
The
I would
dining
say
hall?
bustling. It's noon.
Okay. Are there any seats like close enough to Leaf where Isla can hear him talk or something?
I'd say you and Mark can get fairly close.
So, yeah, Isla's just gonna try to like persuade Mark to sit there, just to keep an eye. Have a nice little buffet dinner date. Totally.
Okay.
Just
All right, as you're both, trying to enjoy your lunch, you see Emma Starcraft kind of wander over to Leaf's table. You see that she's wearing some like high-waisted like black jeans with a sweater, and there's like a collar underneath. She's wearing like one of her witch hats as she approaches him and sits down. I'd like for you to make a perception check, either with advantage or each individually.
okay. What do you think, Boris? Do you want to do one as well?
Yeah, I'll do one.
All right, I'll do one with guidance.
With guidance?
Of course.
It was perception.
Perception, correct. Okay, so 19 from Isla,
Oh,
16 from Boris. Okay, I'd say Isla would hear this, and Marek would hear snippets. Emma approaches Leaf. She kind of like sets down her empty tray, leans like on the table, like in towards him.
Hey, last night was crazy, huh?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Sorry, I just never really go out anymore. It was kind of nice to get out from the university, right?
We don't really have to do this Right?
Oh, what do you mean? Haha, everything's normal.
I know we kissed last night at the nightclub, but we don't necessarily have to keep things going. You know, we both
Oh.
just had a lot to drink. I don't want you to think, I took advantage of you in that situation.
Oh, actually, I only really had like one drink, so I was pretty sober, but this is getting a little awkward, so I'm just gonna go. Enjoy your lunch.
And you see her looking flustered, just pick her tray back up and then leave. And after she leaves, you hear Leaf.
Oh shit, I fucked up. She was actually really cute.
Um, uh, I think it's time to go.
I will say, both of you notice that Emma also has the same rose marking on the inside of her wrist.
So, Mark couldn't help but notice there's an unusual stall in the conversation. Can he do an insight check?
Okay. On both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, comparing how they were before the conversation and then after. Or
Okay.
like that one point where they stalled.
Okay. Insight. You cannot really tell. They both look like they're trying to guard their emotions quite well.
I was gonna. So they both noticed the rose is the tattoo. For
Correct.
them marking, right? So I was gonna lean forward to Mark. Hey, do you think we should ask them where they got it? And Ella points out where they would have the tattoo.
Mark kind of slaps Isla's hand.
Ow!
And he stops. He says, "Stop tickling me." Not here. We're not the only ones listening.
Oh, haha! I forgot you were so ticklish. My bad. Haha.
All right, eat your food.
Just silently Easter food.
So, what would you all like to do?
I thought we were gonna meet Ricky afterwards, just to talk about it.
To Riki's.
All right. As you make your way over to the Bardic College dorm building, you see that the rain kind of picks up, a light rain drizzle across the university. You arrive at Riki's dorm building, and as you do so, you're walking over to Riki's room, and you knock on the door.
Ricky's gonna answer, and when he sees who it is, he's just gonna give like a "you gotta explain yourself" kind of deal. Yeah, Ricky's gonna let them in and be like, okay, so stalking people, we're gonna start off there. Not okay, right? Do we understand this? Fundamentals? That stalking people, Isla, is not okay. No stalking.
I mean, if
No,
necessary. If necessary.
Isla.
There was a reason.
I am not your dad.
Wait.
I could tell your dad.
Can Isla take out the pen to scan the room?
Oh, you beat me to it.
Yeah, elbows out.
Fuck.
Oh.
Is Bismuth in the room to just witness Isla being grounded or whatever?
You see that Bismuth has looked up on his phone different noises and is making these noises as this is all happening. And as like we walk in the room, you see that he's just like hitting buttons on his phone and these noises are happening. And as like Riki is just like standing in the dorm and they're like in there and Isla approaches Riki, you hear coming from Bismuth's phone, and as he looks to both of you, like eyes wide.
Man, why is he here?
Because he's what do you shut up.
Close
Yeah.
My
this.
kittens are here. I have a right to be here. Rude.
Yeah.
You're also
Ow.
Riki's
I guess.
That's right, Amethyst. You're such a good girl. What a good mom you are.
You're also Riki's
You just hear like
boyfriend.
little like mews coming from the corner with the like basket
Yeah,
of kittens.
This is the only okay cat.
Oh.
Midnight, on the other hand.
Okay, let's not bully a cat.
No, man, but that cat was bullying Bismuth. You saw how you heard how he was talking
Oh,
about
he's gone. Don't worry
Oh.
about that.
Okay.
Oh, he's gone?
He's alive.
Visceral reaction.
He's not
Wah,
here.
wah, wah. Sorry.
Oh my
I
god.
felt like I needed my own little noise. That sucks.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, you know, if you want it, I could. It's this app. I can text you the link. It's kind of
Oh, wait,
fun
low-key?
sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can I?
Yeah, free app. I got you.
Oh, awesome.
And he just like types something on his phone. And you get a bing.
Ah, sweet. I'll just focus on doing that.
Wait, Isla, you could focus on adding voice notes to conversations like this instead of stalking Leaf.
Who?
Leaf, the guy you.
Isla, you agreed to come up here, so shouldn't we talk about it?
But can I scan the room first?
You did.
Was it clear, Torii?
Yeah, it's clear.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, since we're all in the clear, Riki, you remember me telling you about the whole thing with Momsy in the hospital and how this
Yeah.
with the rose on the wrist and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, really exciting thing, really fun fact. Apparently Leaf has that marking. So, I was wondering, hey, maybe Leaf is involved with this thing too, because that person gave my mom a shot of some kind, and so I wanted to investigate further, but I didn't really want to talk to Leaf because we had kind of a bad first impression.
Yeah,
Look,
I
wasn't
learned
on drugs.
apparently
I wasn't on drugs.
you and
I
Gail
was-
were are you sure?
Life is a drug, so maybe I'm on life. Life is crazy. But
I worry about you.
you're not the only one. Whew, you should hear what my dad says. Anyway,
I think I'm gonna tell your
so-
dad, actually.
my dad's a little bit too busy. If you get the drift.
Yeah, no, I don't think he
Okay,
is.
Visit. Okay. Okay. Are we gonna stop? Smith?
No,
He's just
Oh,
quietly
oh.
staring.
Ella just glares at him before looking back at Riki. Oh my god. But Ella just tells Riki about how Leaf had this marking, and Ella was worried that maybe they were involved in the whole thing with Momsy, so Ella decided to follow. But for some reason, Leaf is just so perceptive and ended up seeing past Isla's very stealthy plan, and saw Isla. So Isla was
Isla,
about to give
your
up.
cover when I noticed you was to hide behind Marek.
And he's tall. Oh my god.
That doesn't.
Bismuth looks over once more.
I was like looking at that phone and just like debating whether or not to like take it out of his hand.
Okay.
Is there a morality check?
A morality
For
check?
Isla, no.
Does that stopped Isla?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. And I was gonna look at Bismuth. One more time, Bismuth. It's coming out of your hands. Can Isla fight Bismuth to get this one out of his hand?
Mark laughs.
And you just see Bismuth mage hand the phone to like the highest point in the room.
Oh my god.
Isla,
I'm
focus.
gonna use a guiding bolt on that phone, I swear.
Don't you dare.
Roll it.
Okay, fine. But basically, we went to check. I wanted to check if something was up with Leaf. We followed him to the cafeteria. He ended up talking to this girl, Emma Starcraft, and she also had this tattoo. So
Okay. But
they might be in a group of some kind, and
okay, but
I'm worried that they're
that's
involved.
when you take that information, you reconvene with a group of people, you look into it, and
what we're
then maybe
doing.
you can justify stalking instead of immediately seeing a rose on someone's wrist, which is a tattoo that anyone could have, and stalking them.
But in the same area?
Then explain why Emma Starcraft also had one.
There's
I will say
I'm
it was
not-
the exact
oh my
same
God.
style and size.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, oh my god.
I was just, and I would just like rubs their like shadow arm. Like they still have like a long sleeve covering their arm, so they're just like kind of rubbing it. It involved my mom. So I guess I just went a little insane in a membrane.
Look, I get it. Okay, I get it. But also, you should have talked to someone other than just Marek and done a little bit of research before doing that.
But where would I have gone? As if I didn't go now, I wouldn't have seen that Emma also had it.
Yeah, but we see Emma literally every day. You could have just looked at her wrists, or looked at anyone's wrists. Who knows?
No, I don't want to look at everybody's wrists. But
What? What?
Well,
look, Riki, I understand why you're saying this, but I'm not sorry for what I did, because we have this information now. So okay, I won't do it again, but I'm just.
You say but, and I know you're going to do it again.
I mean, if a chance or if there's a moment where I have to, I won't stop. Because hey, I'm just doing what I need to do.
What you want to do.
That too, yeah.
what I can say is that this, at first I was not convinced. I thought it could have just been a coincidence, but seeing that 2 students have this, and
I'm
well,
not saying I'm against looking into it. I feel like I'm getting I've spoke a little too quickly and misspoke. I'm not against figuring it out. I'm against immediately stalking someone. Anyone. Especially someone I kind of have to stay on good terms with.
That's fair. I mean, I won't do into Leaf again, but if I see somebody else,
Oh my god.
I'll try to make sure that they're not in your dorm.
I mean, I could also just snoop, and if you ask them questions, I can see what they're thinking about.
See, options. When you talk to people, there's options.
Yeah, we're talking
Instead
right
of
now.
Oh my god.
See, guys?
Yeah,
getting
you
it
just have to
together.
say please and be nice to me.
Yeah.
I already did that before, and it didn't last too long.
Yeah,
we'll get
but you
back to
changed
that.
as a person. For the
Not
better.
Really. Oh,
You
no. I want to
can.
see the better.
Oh my
Yeah, you know what? You're right on that one.
damn.
Okay, Bismuth.
I don't. I don't.
Someone take that damn phone away from that mage hand. Can Isla cast Guiding Bolt to the phone?
You
I'm
can't
Do no. And
roll to
is
hit.
that a verbal? Is that a verbal spell?
We would have to check.
Thank you, Bismarck.
I don't know. It just says 1 action, 1 damage. Flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice. I mean, he's rich enough
Does
to
it
buy
say
a new one, right?
VSM? Does it say V?
Yeah. It
Yep.
says V.
Verbal. So
Can
there
Ricky
would be.
slap his hand on Isla's mouth before she can say it?
I would like for Riki to make a dexterity check. Riki manages to cover Isla's mouth before this happens, the spell.
Isla's just like flailing around trying to rip Riki's hand out. Oh my god, please. Can Isla just strike check to fight Riki off? Isla wants to cast Guiding Bolt so bad or just attack
Because it's just like playing music now.
Alright, Isla puts her hands up and surrender. And looks at Riki.
He's just gonna stare at Isla. Like a very purposeful, don't you dare stare. As he slowly puts his hand down.
Can I take out the crossbow and try to shoot the phone?
Oh my god.
You can do this. But you have Riki like actively trying to block you right now.
Fuck, Riki. I don't want to hurt you.
So
Then
yeah, you
stop
just see
trying to
the
shoot
mage
his
hand is now
phone.
like holding the phone at like the ceiling and also like hitting these buttons.
Isla still has that black goose.
Don't you
In a small
dare.
container.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Can I throw that towards the mage hand?
You
We
would
don't know
first of
what
all
that
have to
is.
find it in your bag.
Okay. What do I have to roll for that?
No, you find it. I'm just saying
Okay.
it would take some
Okay.
time to do.
Alright, so Isla's gonna put their hands up and just like give me a second. I need to get something. And Isla just looks for the little ooze.
So you think they're in some group. What group? Is this another group? How many groups are we gonna get involved in? We've got the Covenant, we've got we got the section.
Would Mark know about the supposed deal that Isla's made regarding Momsy?
Wasn't he? Oh.
Okay, Mark was not there, but I think Isla did tell everyone about it after talking to Momsy. Yeah.
Hmm. And they're like, Isla, why would you do that?
Isla.
Yeah, pretty much. Can Isla throw the black goose?
Dexterity check.
You're gonna throw it through Riki? Or over Riki?
We'll
I
see if
suppose you're taller than him.
Dexterity,
Dexterity
check.
check, please.
Guidance? No, that's not.
You're gonna
No,
make his room a mess.
I'll clean it up. Trust. Damn, it's a
don't
3.
trust
It's
you.
gonna be a
You
mess.
try to throw this, and you literally like Riki just blocks it with with his shoulder.
Iva.
Look,
Is the jar still closed, or does it like break, or does it open, or what happens to the jar?
It lands like I'll say it lands like on the rug or something, so it doesn't really like break. But
damn it. You know what? I'm done. Ella just like puts it away. I don't need it for another time. Okay, but like back to the conversation. Like, I don't know what group it might be involved with. I mean, we can do a little bit of research to try to look if there's any kind of tattoos that some groups have that are similar to this. Maybe someone from section might know, but let's not tell them too much information.
Isla.
We need to tell section.
Well, yeah, but you know, not.
But
I mean,
if Isla doesn't want to tell a section, we don't have to tell a section. We could also just ask Emma.
Yeah, I mean, Emma's nice.
Bismuth
Usually.
just kind of like walks forward and crosses his arms standing next to Riki.
Come on, Isla. Trying to wrestle Riki so you could literally shoot my phone out from, like, the air? Let's just calm down, shall we?
It was a desperate attempt. I was desperate, man. The noises. I was very tempted. Oh my god. Riki, calm your man down because I swear to God.
Okay.
I swear to not
This
Shavaris,
is on
but like,
person.
I swear to everyone.
Are you really that triggered by ducks?
Let's say I have a history with dogs.
All right. Now that we know that something suspicious could be going on, we can plan accordingly. If the Book of Life is involved because of this rose-tattooed person injecting Mobsy,
Okay.
then these new rose-tattooed people may be connected to the Book of Life and thereby Night Mother. Right?
Yeah. Do you think we should try to draw out the tattoo just to see, just to give it to, just to look around to see if anybody, might know what it is? Maybe Professor Asia might. You think she might tell, like, Shavaris about it?
Yes. I mean, if you've told anyone in section, Shavaris probably knows.
I mean, you guys are technically in section.
Anyone older than us with the more brain functions than us. Your
Look,
dad,
if
for example.
The most we can do, before I think we should tell section, is just ask a couple of prying questions, and, maybe Bismuth and I can use our abilities to our advantage. See what kind of information we get.
We could do that. Also, Leaf is coming back to the building, by the way. He's a couple doors down. You want a second chance to talk to him?
Yeah, and you can also apologize.
Maybe
It's
not
fine.
Isla, though, because he thinks Isla's
Yeah.
really weird right now. He's literally thinking about how weird Isla is, and he thinks you're a
Aw.
stalker. Nice.
He's thinking about me at least.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I'm making
okay.
an impression, guys.
So
why did
Then-
you say that? Yeah,
then, who's stepping out?
I can tell.
Right? What do we ask? We can ask where Leaf got the tattoo, but
Maybe comment like, "Whoa, cool tattoo. I was thinking about getting a tattoo. Where'd you get it? Or like, is there any?" Well, I don't know. Do people ask other people what if there's a meaning behind tattoos that they get? I mean, I've got these
Yeah.
lines because they're pretty cool.
Sometimes.
Okay, so it wouldn't be weird if someone asked, right? Like,
I mean,
hey,
some
what is
people
that?
don't like it.
thing?"
Yeah.
That's true. It depends on the person they are.
Maybe someone who is not Isla goes and asks.
Yeah. I can. I mean, I could say she saw your tattoo and wanted to get another tattoo. I was wondering where he got his done or something.
Yeah.
You
And it
could
wouldn't
also
look-
just say, hey, cool tattoo, where'd you get it?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
Because if you
Forget,
say
I
anything
don't-
about Isla,
think.
it's gonna look kind of sussy.
Yeah, I would maybe you need like I don't
You-
know,
you could mention that.
therapy.
Oh,
You're a little weird sometimes, and sometimes I think it's just you need help.
Maybe some people are just a little bit unique.
Yeah, but you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna.
oh shit, I didn't
Don't-
think we were doing this now.
Bismuth
Yeah.
just mutters under his breath.
don't we
Isla just
all
like
need help?
puts his hand on Bismuth's shoulder. Come on, buddy. You got this.
That is not what he was talking about.
All right, Riki,
Aw.
I'm going to open the
Hi.
door.
Okay. Wait, what? I didn't listen.
Oh.
He did.
You're going to step out, right?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
He's about to go
Um,
into his room.
Oh,
Oh,
great!
fuck. Okay, bye.
Mark swings the door open.
Okay. Ricky just stumbles out of his room.
Mark
Okay.
shuts it.
Oh, okay. Oh, hi. Leaf.
Leaf has like the door like slightly like open right before he's about to walk through.
Oh, fuck. Hey. I
Oh,
talked to Ila.
Hey. Oh,
I'm sorry
how
about her.
was it?
Very awkward. She's, yeah. I'm sorry about her. I still haven't managed to get a reason out of her, but I will do that, and when I do, I'll let you know.
Okay. I mean, you
No.
don't have to. I just figured I'd let you know because you guys are friends, and people should pick their friends carefully sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Can Riki see the arm with the tattoo at the moment?
I'd say yeah.
Okay. Oh,
As
nice
you're
tattoo.
this close, you notice. Actually, give me a perception check.
Oh no! 21!
21!
That's a natural
Nat 20,
20,
baby. Yeah, you just
Oh
needed to
my
switch
God.
to roll 20, honestly. All right, as you're looking
Damn.
down, you notice that this is not a tattoo. This is like a stamp.
Oh, wait, is that the stamp that they do for the club or whatever? I thought it was
Is
something
that to me or is that to Leaf?
Both.
To me, DM, you see that this is, yeah, like a stamp that could be used for like entry into a club, I would say. You recognize that it's a stamp because it is uneven in how it is pressed against the skin in certain spots.
Okay. That
Oh,
Riki
this
will not
thing?
actually. Yeah.
Sorry,
okay.
I was just. It's already enough.
I recommend Dawn. It helps. It's good with getting Sharpies off, so I'm sure it'll get that off.
No, I tried. So,
Damn.
yeah.
Okay, well, best of luck. Sorry about Isla again. Have a good night, day,
Thanks. You too.
whatever. Depends on your sleep schedule. Bye. Ricky's just gonna knock on his door again because he doesn't have his key card. Can I be let back in? I don't. You can give me my key card. Can I have my
The
key
door
card?
opens.
Can I key card?
But they have
The door
taken-
opens.
Okay, but Ricky's saying, "Can I have my key card?"
Bismuth kind of just mage hands the key card closes the door, mage hands the key card underneath the door.
Oh. Okay. And then Ricky's just gonna pretend like he actually left to go do something and not talk to Leaf.
Okay.
And just leave until he hears the door close and then wait a few moments before quietly going back to his dorm.
Okay. All right, so as you come back, you find Bismuth kind of like just sitting on the bed holding Amethyst.
It's not a tattoo, Isla. It's a stamp. He went to a club or something.
He talked about kissing Emma Starcraft
Okay.
in a club, so yeah.
You're listening in on people's conversations.
They were speaking rather loudly, I'd say.
Right.
But
I'm just gonna
so does that mean
choose
that
to
person that
read.
visited Momsy also went to the club?
I mean, probably.
What are the chances that they have the same exact tattoo?
They went. It's not a tattoo.
Wait,
It's a stamp. It's a stamp to get it
It's
to.
a stamp from a club. They
And
went to the
say
same
they met
club.
in a club.
So was Bismuth the mind reading during that time?
No, not necessarily. Well, he didn't look like it.
Okay. Mark would have used his free detect thoughts of the day on that
Okay.
interaction.
You don't get a free detect thoughts of the day.
What? What do you mean?
Isla got a free detect thoughts of the day with her item.
Yeah, but because Mark has a telepathic feat.
Okay, then yes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he would have used that during the interaction between Leaf and Riki.
Alright, God, I'm
Sorry.
really worried about Riki hanging out with Isla. Isla's so weird. I keep seeing Isla with all these different guys. Always acting weird and sneaky. Drugs. Trying to convince people that nothing's going on. Like, I worry about that person, honestly. Really just need to stay away from them. God. Ugh.
And you just like hear him kind of like shudder as he's thinking about this. As Riki's
All I'm
trying to
hearing-
convince him like everything's fine.
All I'm hearing is that Isla is constantly talked about.
Yeah, actually, Isla didn't hear anything, and Mark kind of makes like a sick-looking face while he's listening in on the
Oh
convo.
yeah, the nightclub. God, I'm so hungover. Never really been to the Crimson Rose before. It was fun. I should go again.
Write that down. Write that down.
I'm so proud of
Right.
you.
You're
Mark.
what down.
Mark opens up like a text prompt on his phone. And types out Crimson Rose during that, and then waits for Riki to get back.
That was really awkward.
So I assume, Riki, you're back in your room. The door's closed, right?
Yeah.
We're back there. So Mark would look at his phone, what he texted out. And he said, Leaf seems kind of innocent to me. He doesn't seem to be aware of anything regarding what Isla's been worried about. But he did mention the name of the place that he got that that stamp. The name of the nightclub is and then he shows the phone around.
I'm illiterate. What's it called?
Crimson Rose.
It should be pretty
Thank you.
self-explanatory, but
It's okay,
yeah.
Riki. We all have those days.
Sorry, I'm tired.
No, that's fair.
I don't know.
Do you guys know anything about the Crimson Rose Club? Have any of y'all heard about it?
History check.
Yes, ma'am.
History check who?
Everyone except Bismuth, because Bismuth is the antisocial.
18.
Oh, actually? No, he should make one too.
I was about to say relatable king. Now I'm the only antisocial one.
And I'm going to have Professor Asia make one as well.
A history check?
Really? I'm not here.
Yes, but that's fine in case it's brought up later.
Oh, okay.
Saul may not be, but Asia is.
An 18 and an 18. Wow.
Bismuth has an 8.
Elbow.
Isla and Riki,
Hello.
you are both thinking about this. And you've heard people mention the Crimson Rose before. Riki, you know that occasionally this is a spot where they do have like occasional performances. It's a pretty exclusive place. If you were ever lucky enough to perform there, it would be a very big deal. And Isla would know that they have some like slam poetry there. And they have like some events like during the week where they invite some very like underground like poets, some local people to perform, but they do not let people from like the audience really ever chime in unless they are screened beforehand.
Yeah,
So you know that it's a nightclub, but it's also like a venue of sorts.
not a place Riki would go. Riki.
So, I have a. Would Marek not know this? Marek didn't roll, right? He didn't.
Oh, Mark did not roll.
Okay.
Pretty
It's
mid
just
roll,
like
but
a.
15.
I mean, people perform there.
You've kind of heard about it, but you don't really know too much. You've heard it
Yeah, no,
mentioned, but not really like you've never been there, and haven't heard really from anyone that you would directly know that went there.
Okay.
But yeah, so Ila just explains to Mark what the club is. Like, yeah, it's a nightclub, but it's also like a venue. I never been there personally, I think. We went to the Slipper, but
I haven't gone.
Well,
is that somewhere we should investigate? Or
At 24.
when we have time, that's definitely something we can check out for business.
yeah.
What?
What?
Well, it's not. We're not going there to party, right?
No.
No.
Maybe a little bit.
Mhm.
Maybe.
I'm joking.
All right, 5 minutes of partying, but the rest is investigation. Get it all out of your system.
I actually like partying money. I like the alcohol.
Okay. But we can. Well, we have time, but I guess we have other stuff to focus on. For now.
Like, what are you even gonna look for though? We go there.
Just a little bit of recon, just checking out the place, see if there's anything suspicious going on. You know,
That
never
the
know.
person who. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, whatever helps.
We
Don't
know
see why not.
someone. We know someone implicated in Momsy's injection.
That sounds
Was
so
there.
weird. Can we like call it something else? That
Momsy's shot. No, that sounds worse. I think. Vaccination.
Stop shooting her.
We're in America, so.
Whoa, was that Clyde?
oh,
But whatever,
still
Momsy's
careful.
little thing, right? She's involved in that, so we should just look into it when we can. I would appreciate it if we could do that.
You don't have to break in. We can just go.
I'm not saying break in. I'm just saying, well, we can just go there to check it out.
You might see
Okay.
someone affiliated with, well, that blue-skinned person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be.
What the fuck is life anymore? This is what we're doing with our free time. Stalking people.
It's a shame that I would have to give up on a little bit of study, but I'd be willing to go.
Don't remind me of study. My schedule's just packed with that.
It should be packed with studying. You need to do that.
Yeah.
Ow! Why are my
Tori,
fingers so
sorry,
cold?
could you remind me what day this happened? This day we're on right now.
Friday.
Okay.
15th of Marpinot.
Yeah, 15th of Marpinov. And we're supposed to be meeting with section at 8, right?
Yep.
What time is it?
Like 1.
Okay.
And people have class soon.
Alright.
Isla has rare plants. Riki has bardic inspiration. Marek, his sister's scrying.
Well, gang, I think we should just put a little like footnote on this. Get back to it later, whatever. I have rare plans. I have to see my dad.
Yeah, tell him that you're stalking people. I think he'd like to know.
I mean, how do you think him and Momsy got together? All right.
Please do not
Well-
tell me that's how they got together.
I don't know. I guess you'll never know, Riki. Whoa. Nella just like dips.
Yeah, get out of my room. I'm not.
Bully,
I
man.
can't deal with this anymore. I'm gonna freak out.
Mark would also find a moment in the day to stop by Professor Asia's lab.
Okay. Around like 3 o'clock. And you wander over to the admin building. You manage to find the Asia Research Lab. And there's windows so you can see Professor Asia is working inside.
Clang, clang, clang.
Mark knocks on the window.
The professor will hear the noise and see. Oh, it's Marek, the pointy hat man, and we'll just kind of stop what they're doing on Club, no less. And we'll go over and open the door and just go, "Hello, Marek, right?"
Right, Professor Asia, right?
Of course, that is me. How are you doing? You doing okay?
I'm doing fine, thank you, Professor. And yourself?
Well, very, very busy, but I'm enjoying my work.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Apologies for bothering you, but I just want to thank you again for everything you're doing to, well, Mark's eyes trail over to where Clud's unmoving body is. But I couldn't help but just I needed to stop by and ask you just to be careful when you're attempting to reactivate Clud. There was the last time that I saw Clud, it wasn't, they weren't themselves. So I want you to just err on the side of caution, please.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that. I appreciate you coming to make sure I know though. Don't worry, I'll make sure that there are enough safety precautions in place to ensure that that won't happen.
Of course. And if it wouldn't bother you, do you think you could reach out to me if the time is right? If there ever happens to be a time?
About what?
Well, if you manage to reactivate Clud.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to let you know. I've got some. I think I'll have some good news by the end of the day, but I'm not too certain.
That's wonderful to hear. Well, here's my contact information. And Mark passes Asia a slip of paper with his spell phone number.
Thank you, Mark. I'll make sure to give you a quick text when I get the chance.
Of course. Well, I will bother you no longer. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. Please, take care.
Farewell.
Bye, pointy hat man. No, I'm sorry. You two, and the professor will just slowly close the door and then go back to working on Club.
Okay. It's very much like Professor Asia.
Try my best.
All right. So, without further ado, we are going to fast forward to 8 o'clock, where you all gather and head over to the Delta Domini Chi lair. As you arrive, I would say Professor Asia might already be there with Eleanor. And it is just the two of them sitting. Professor Asia, as you arrive, you see Eleanor sitting on a couch. She's looking through her phone. As you enter in, you are familiar with this style of, I guess, subdivision within section. The more, I guess, traditional sects where they basically follow the old and ancient rules, adorning the black cloaks, wearing the golden masks, and it's not something you've really been involved in. It's something you've heard about. So you put on your cloak and you kind of peek in, seeing that Eleanor is not wearing hers. Perhaps you quickly hurry it back off, put it back in the locker before joining, or perhaps you'd wear it anyways. But as you enter in, you know that Eleanor is just wearing very normal casual clothes, and she doesn't really look up from her phone too much until you're within like 10 feet.
Yeah, Professor Edge would probably change into the whole kind of stuff. Maybe not have got the mask on quite yet, but like still kind of on her head. She'll basically approach Eleanor and just go, am I early?
Eleanor like kind of puts her phone down. You see she looks a little flustered.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't really... I'm just a bit distracted. No, not necessarily early, although we do like that as well. I'm very much an early person most of the time.
Are you doing okay?
Yes, I'm just looking through the notes for today's meeting. I'm leading the meeting. I'm not sure why. Anyhow, that will change.
Out of character, I'm assuming President Amadora probably usually does it? Question mark?
The bigger meetings, yes. Especially if someone is being summoned, it's either President Amadora or it is Detective Chavaris.
Very interesting. Alright. Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Just remember to, take your time, and everything will be okay.
Yes, I do hope so. Has anyone given you a specific tour of our lair?
No, everything's happened very quickly. I don't think so. It's
Oh, I thought the president would have done it. Alright, well come with me. This is where we have our general gathering space. Over here we have our secret mini fridge and snack cabinet. We just ask that if you do take anything, please just replace it for the next person. We have a bathroom in here, an assortment of emergency supplies, which include supplies if needed for us to barricade in here. this is where we have all of our preserved food in case that there is, an event in which we would not be able to go out and get food. Upstairs, we have more rare books. We have various different hidden bunk beds in which the lair will provide if needed. And we do have a meeting room over here on the side, but we will be using that later.
It's such a very nice and cozy place.
So she
Seems
just
like you're.
goes around and points all the stuff out.
Seems like we're well prepared, as per usual, in case of any outcome. That's good. Very good.
Some of the things were added more recently, especially with the current situation. Oh, look, more people.
And I'm going to say the rest of you all arrive. Perhaps together, along with Bismuth. This time, Bismuth is definitely there.
Was Riki ever told about the whole gown thing?
About
He
what?
knows about it. He knows about the locker, but I don't know.
The whole gown and get up and
Not
kind of stuff?
necessarily. I think that was all just bypassed.
Okay.
I remember Riki saw people's names that he recognized, but I don't know if they saw their own name.
I don't remember.
I thought
Riki-
Riki knew about his locker.
Yeah, Riki and Bismuth both have their own lockers. They just never went through the official ceremony.
Wait, are we? So everyone's getting in this get up thing? Then? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
No. Only Professor Asia does. And as you all enter, you see that everyone's just wearing casual clothes. Just Professor Asia has wearing dark clothing and a cape.
Oh, okay.
Build a
My bad. My bad.
Also, Marek, you do get a text message.
Which phone?
The normal phone.
Okay. Mark casually takes it out.
And you find that it is from Professor Asia.
Would the group be coming together, or would they be coming separate?
I just figured that you'd all probably just meet at some point and walk over together.
Okay. So Isla would hear this buzzing of the phone. Was it loud enough?
Are you gonna be nosy?
Never. But Isla does peek over. Just comment. Do you have somebody other than us who sends you messages?
Damn.
I would
His
say
parents.
Professor Asia is probably more like 34-ish. So she might actually be closer in age to Marek than
What
Isla.
I'm saying, guys.
Oh
That's what I'm saying.
I
Not
don't
a
think,
maturity though.
I don't think if she's early 30s, then probably. Which is really silly to say. But late 30s, no, I don't think so.
Question: how old is Professor Reed?
Mark shoots back a response. It's Professor Asia. Thank you. And Mark politely puts his phone back away.
Yeah, you know our friend's adoptive mother, kind of. It's not that weird
Yes.
to have your parents or your friend's parents' numbers. Okay. Kill his mom.
All right, you just see as you walk in, Professor Asia and Eleanor off in a corner. As you enter in through the door, they kind of come out a little bit more, revealing, I guess, where they're off on the side.
Welcome in.
just
Welcome
walking
in. Come on.
nod.
Come on.
Hello,
Eleanor
you
just
three.
kind of like waves you all down.
Ella just like goes on over and just nods. Okay.
Ella, stop pretending
Hello?
you're cool.
Isla? Just... Are you alright?
Yeah.
This is
I mean,
the
I'm s-
quietest I've ever heard you before.
She's
Oh.
grounded.
Isla's grounded?
Yeah, I grounded her.
Yeah, because Thriki has authority over me apparently.
I'm not sure if I want to know.
You don't.
So be it. Shall we proceed to the meeting room?
Yeah.
That seems for the best.
She
Ella
turns
just
and just starts walking towards the door.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, as you all follow, you enter in. You see a interesting sort of room, various statues standing like in the, instead of like, I guess, pillars. They stand as if they guard this room. The center of this room is dominated by a very large wooden mahogany table. Very ornate. And in the center of the table, there is a sort of device. Eleanor takes the spot of like the head spot for the meetings at one end and activates this, and you see a world, your world, like holograph image spinning as you all take a spot at the table.
That's cool.
I love El Tabla.
Okay.
Don't mind me. It's fun.
Okay.
I'm
You've
sorry,
been
did you
minded.
have a question?
No.
Alright, we can begin this meeting. My name is Eleanor Ashglade. I will be presiding over tonight's meeting. As President Amadora and Detective Schwarz are unable to make it.
Uh-oh.
No, everything's fine. However, this will be my last time leading this meeting.
Oh.
I do have a couple different announcements. The Autumn Bash has been cancelled.
What?
Section has decided that it's too risky at this point to have such a large event that is on the radar of the Nightshade Covenant, with everything that is going on. Especially since Astrid is involved in the Nightshade Covenant, and Astrid was partially involved in the planning of this event as student body president. That bitch.
Yeah.
I've always hated her. Okay, Eleanor, you did.
We know.
Not that I... Well, anyways, I'm president, by the way, of the student body. It's officially happened at our last meeting. Not that some of you actually come to our meetings anymore, but that's fine.
Sorry.
And so, we have cancelled the event. We will be refunding tickets, and we will be planning for another event at the beginning of next term. We've managed to keep our deposit as long as we can change the date. This is only because one of the students on the committee, their parents own the venue. Moving on, item 2. Bradley Manor. The mission was a success. Welcome back, Bismuth.
Yay. Feels
So-
too quiet.
Though I would like to add Pyrrhic.
Yep. I'm here. What's up?
He just kind of like shrinks in his seat a little bit awkwardly.
You could just pat his shoulder. All good. All's well.
Marek, did you have something you wanted to say?
Mark adds to that comment about the success of the operation. He says, at great cost. He kind of mumbles, but audibly so.
This definitely goes without saying. We do not have much info that we were able to get from this interaction, as the mission was mostly rescue, less intel. We do know that the Covenant has been acting very strange since Clud Mother was destroyed. We are very concerned that Night Mother was able to infiltrate one of our own without us being able to detect this. And we are reviewing extra safety measures that are possible to mitigate this in the future. Any questions?
No, but there's the whole thing of she tried to recruit us too.
Recruit
So-
who?
Us. I
For
thought I
what?
put this. I don't know. I didn't really entertain the idea. I think I called her a bitch. Can't remember.
There was an unusual comment made to me by Night
It was
Mother.
when we were in the room. You guys were locked out, and Clud was not Clud.
And Marek, what happened?
Well, when we realized that Clud was compromised, I remember getting really up close with Night Mother, and she did mention something. It seemed to have been out of I don't know, like a maniacal sort, but she offered to ask me to join in something.
Hey, she did that to me.
Can Mark roll a history check to remember like what that thing that she said was?
Sure.
Okay, thank you, Eleanor.
Sorry.
That's my favorite bit we have. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eleanor. Thank you, Bismuth.
No, it's a 9.
I wouldn't put it past Night Mother to try and recruit one of our own.
Section knows she's tried.
never mind. I don't need to.
The one piece of information that we were able to determine is what Bismuth was able to share with us. It seems that Night Mother, or Beatrix Nightwood, has been recruiting hired hitmen to do their bidding, along with followers in the Nightshade Covenant.
That Morrow guy?
Night references. Night Mother, Nightwood, Nightshade. Sorry. But yes, we were able to determine from Bismuth, thank you Bismuth, that they need Bismuth for something very important, and that Bismuth is a crucial part of their plan, which means that Bismuth must be protected at all costs. He has been given extra magic artifacts for shielding and protection, which has helped in this situation. And Bismuth, would you like to explain the rest?
Oh, sure, yep, I can do that. So my parents were there, but they weren't really my parents. And they seemed very much like Night Mother's minions. That was really not great. And so, yep. Oh, right, I'm the oracle of something. Apparently I'm important and I can predict the future or predict something, and they need me to fulfill a prophecy. And Section has been giving me advanced psychic training to protect myself now. Yay.
Right, to put it plainly, Bismuth mentioned that the Nightshade Covenant has identified him as an oracle of sorts, and they were keeping him safe for when they needed to enact the prophecy. We are not at that moment yet, thank goodness, because if it did happen, bad things would have happened. We have not been able to identify which prophecy or what it means, but if Bismuth is a part of it, it is good to keep him very, very far away from that. The school has increased in security to prevent any sort of Night Mother infiltration again. And so we caution anyone that if you do leave the school, take extra safety precautions. Unfortunately, Bismuth is not allowed to leave the school.
House arrest in a college
sorry, what?
campus. House arrest in a college campus.
Well, it's not necessarily that horrible. There's, lots of different food options. There's school events.
I know. I was just trying to... I don't know. Just ignore me.
Anyhow, that was the first part of the manor operation. Another piece we do still need an update on. Professor Asia, do you have any updates on CLU 13?
Well, after taking the day to kind of assess what's going on and seeing what damages there are, I believe that with some extra guidance from some others, CLU 13 should be okay come about next week, about Wednesday.
And you are able to revive them, yes?
I believe so, yeah. They'll take a lot of work between now and then, but I can do it.
Okay. That was the one thing that we were worried about.
So, you're saying it's going to happen? Cled's going to be back?
The professor just offers a small nod. Yeah, they should be.
Should? What could go wrong with it?
Well, we're taking precautions to not do it right away. Even if I finish up and believe that she's ready, we're making sure we wait, so any Night Mother shenanigans is not brought back. Other side effects could be some memory loss of the events that happened prior. But we won't really know until Clud's actually back and with us.
Do we know what the plan is if Blood still has Night Mother in her head? That was a
Well,
The same as before. Sorry, I shouldn't have chimed in.
no,
It's okay.
you're right for that, Eleanor.
We cannot
Yeah,
have Night Mother be activated or present on campus. It will ruin all of the wards in place.
Yeah.
it'll be back to the drawing board, but I know if Clud were here right now, she'd be very, very positive about it all. He was really good for that, after all. So, I believe things will be okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any other final updates from the last mission? Or any information that you would like to relay?
Well, wait. So, I'm... I don't know how to phrase this. I guess, Isla, did you and Gil, when you first joined, not share about the whole thing with Elzina? And
Oh,
the
the
prophecy
prophecies.
had, I guess?
Oh no, we know all about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind then. Oh, well, I mean, she gave it to a shadow creature too. I don't know if you know about that.
Yes, unfortunately, we do know about that.
Okay, cool. I'm not worried then.
Wait.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Was this
And-
sorry, this is Torii question.
Okay.
Did this happen before or after the mind wipe?
This happened before the mind wipe, right? Because it was in exchange for Luna, wasn't it?
Yeah, cause yeah.
Yeah, it was in exchange.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
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 No, we know about that.
Okay, cool.
You may remember that.
No, I do. I don't
when
want to think about
you
it.
were arrested, there is a device that allowed us to ask questions to your brain, and we were able to uncover a lot of information that way.
Damn. Yeah.
Section does apologize for that.
I don't want to think about it.
My rights were attacked that day.
Shut up, Isla.
I will remind you all that you did sign a contract, and that is actually written into the contract. So, anything that has happened before, you have now agreed to. Have it have happened in the past. I apologize.
I'm not comprehending what you just said, but I'm gonna agree.
As complex as the contract is,
It's
the
very
same
simple.
way it is complex to decipher, and there are many different pieces of information and loopholes that have changed how you can agree to certain things.
Okay.
She is being elusive on purpose.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not following at all.
No, she is using big words and complex phrasing to purposefully not reveal any information. She's being very vague in a very complex way.
Yeah, no, I Riki might understand. I don't understand though. So, who knows? All right. Cool.
She's basically saying that it was in the contract.
Yeah, I gathered
Yeah.
that much. I just, I'm not worried about it. It's in the past. What's in the past is in the past. You know? Yeah. Never mind. Just
Right,
pretend I'm not
next
here.
item. We will be having a change in leadership in 6 weeks. As we go on break, I will be returning back home, and so I will not be in the area to run point for the layers. Leadership. At which time, President Amadora has appointed Professor Asia to this role. As
Oh.
Professor Asia will most likely still be staying on campus, and one of the few that will not be returning or leaving during the school break. The President would like to know if you accept this.
Professor AJ kind of just turns to Eleanor and kind of has to almost stop herself from doing like a small little giddy action, and will just go, yes, of course, I'd love to. I'll be able to bring in my some of my leadership skills from while I was in Astria.
That would be wonderful. Those are all of the official items that we've had for today's meeting. Is there any other additional questions?
Are you guys able to give us an update on Dr. Morpheus and how that's been going?
I'm sorry? Was there an official request that I missed? Oh God!
I have no clue.
I thought we told.
And you just see her like furiously looking through her phone.
Oh dear.
I have no
Well,
clue.
It seems that we may have forgotten to report it, but there was an incident with Dr. Morpheus. He was in an engagement with Beatrix associated with, well, the Covenant, and he hasn't been the same since. He doesn't seem to be in danger, but he doesn't have a memory.
It's
like
dementia.
Or
To put it kindly,
One moment.
he has
One moment.
dementia.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
I do not have an official report in my notes or dashboard of things I must handle. Therefore, it is higher above me. But Agent Tavares is available for a sweep call. One moment, I will
What?
connect us.
Oh
pull.
no.
Are we gonna see him pull up in his PJs?
What the fuck? Why
What
would
the
you say
fuck?
that? Oh
And then
no,
I
oh
just-
no, oh no, oh no. Why am I scared of this guy?
Good evening, patients.
Oh my god.
I want to cry.
You see Detective Chavaris kind of like appear on the holograph screen. He looks to you all, and kind of like you see a pretty blank, serious face, slight upturn on the sides of his mouth, so a slight smile.
The agents here have said that they made a report about Dr. Morpheus and a specific condition that they are worried about. I do not have that in my notes. They seemed pressing, so I wanted to bring that to your attention.
Yes, Miss Ashblade. Dr. Morpheus was examined. It appears that he is in a state where his memory has been affected, and it is not possible to fix at this time. Only the person who has cursed him can remedy this effect. The good news is that they were unable to get any information from him, and he is unable to remember most information that is relevant for the organization he is in, as well as any information about Night Mother.
That poor man.
The sad thing that exists is that he is unable to remember his own son, who has since passed away.
What?
What?
Well, yeah.
I do not mean that in the sense that Jesper Morpheus is not currently alive, but the Jesper Morpheus we know is not Jesper Morpheus, as
Okay.
most of these students did die in a catastrophic attack and were revived and are minions of Night Mother.
Oh wait, yeah.
I apologize, Professor Asia. I have been unable to bring you up to speed.
No, it's okay. I forget that a lot of things happen in this workspace. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Is there anything else that we must monitor for this specific situation, or is it mostly handled?
No need. It has been handled.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions before we end the meeting? Agents?
Eleanor looks to you all, and the looming figurehead of Agent Chavaris is just kind of like glancing around the room.
Kyla, do you have anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Are you sure?
That's something the gang will figure out.
Okay.
Unless
Is-
somebody else wants to tell.
All right, sir, we apologize for wasting any more of your time. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you, Eakins. Good night.
And you see
night.
the hologram kind of just fade and turn off. Eleanor kind of like looks around the room and she kind of glares at you all for making like jokes during this like serious meeting.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure. Sorry. Just
Right, well, without any
Just
further
kidding.
ado, we'll be adjourning for the night. Thank you so much for your attendance today. And. Oh, fuck! I forgot. We have to
Oh.
do the stupid ritual.
What?
The ritual. Riki, I do apologize. You will be drawing some blood today. Professor Aja, you as well. If you please, go and change into the robes provided with the locker bearing your name, and we will all gather, the rest of us, inside the lair. I have some things I need to prepare, so change fast.
And she kind of runs out of the room.
Oh yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark dashes to the lockers. Come on, Riki, this way.
I'll already change. I'll see you guys later.
What?
To officially be in section, you have to do this whole thing. It's only
Come
like
on,
But I've been in it.
you're not really
follow.
initiated in it. You're like in it, but not in it. In it.
This feels sus. This
Well,
feels...
yeah.
it's just some traditional hoopla, but we gotta follow the rules.
Did Bismuth do it, or he did it before, right? With Ila and Gale.
No. Yeah, that's when Bismuth disappeared.
Bismuth went whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. Nice one
So
on
does
that one,
Bismuth have-
guys. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Oh, actually, the professor will probably just kind of like just come with them, because you know, and
prep.
while they're like going to the locker room and stuff, professor will just be like, "How are you guys feeling about?" I was about to say the autism again. Say, how are you guys feeling about the cancellation of the Autumn Bash?
Autism bash. You gotta. That's what Clud called it.
Let's
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I'm in denial.
well, to be frank, I am distraught. I had
Oh.
plans.
Yeah, you were gonna kiss Ila.
Well, don't spoil the surprise.
Well,
You just see
Oh,
Bismuth take
okay.
out his phone.
Oh no.
And he just plays just like some soundboard noises.
wow, 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 wow.
That's horrible. Holy shit.
Ew.
The professor will just probably laugh at it
Can't whistle
a
like
little
that.
bit and just go. I can really see.
Hey,
where
I'm only
Chloe-
doing what Isla's thinking, so
Ella is not thinking that at all.
Yes, she is.
Ila.
pick a number
Never mind.
between
You
1
know
and
what?
through
Let's
5,
love
Isla.
hanging thing.
Isla, I said a
Nope.
number, not a color.
Oh. They're the same thing if you think about it. Colors have numbers. Numbers have colors.
I mean, map is
Mhm.
blue.
Yeah. In
Right, and
science,
3 is yellow. Yes, I can read your mind.
Oh, yeah, I was actually thinking
Well,
that.
if 3 were to be a color, it would be yellow.
I'd say it's red.
I mean, the yellow hex code doesn't have 3 in it, but
Hex code, schmex
Autism.
code.
Clud would. Professor Asia would not.
that's true. Shit.
All right, so you go back to the entrance, or I guess pre-entrance for right before the lair, where you have like the entryway. You have the square wooden lockers with all the different nameplates lining the sides of the walls. You see Marek kind of showing you where yours is, and changing into the robes provided.
Whoa, I don't want to see Mark change.
Oh no. It's
Sorry,
just something
that
that you
was a
like
bad joke.
slip over.
Marek's bare cheeks.
I'm done.
I didn't see
New
that.
topic. DM remove their inspiration points.
Removed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dare you.
Thank you.
I've been broke many times. I don't know what to believe.
All right. Both Riki and Bismuth are now dead. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
All right. So
No more tieflings.
you all change into the kind of like clothing and robes provided. You see that they're made of rather nice material, like velvety, and the ends, like the cuffs of the sleeves, have like a nicer, like certain satin material. And Eleanor kind of like messages to. Actually, I don't think she could message, but Bismuth will kind of just look around to all of you.
All right. She's ready. We can go in whenever.
This is kind of reminiscent and not in a good way.
Oh, Marek, Ila, you have to go in first, though.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
All right, as you enter in, Eleanor quickly tells you where to stand. And you stand like on either side of her, slightly backwards, as she stands in the middle of a circle that she has drawn in chalk. And as Bismuth, Professor Asia, and Riki enter in, you see that the room is now covered in candles. There's some chalk markings on the ground. Various crystals or colors of things are placed in different spots in the circle. And you see that there are 3 spaces that are marked with a small X inside the circle. Next to each of these is a small pedestal where you see an amulet, a needle, and a mask.
First, we make our pledge, then you will prick your finger and fill the amulet with your blood. This is your traditional official contract. In the shadows of secrecy, not now. In the shadows of secrecy and the halls of nobility, we, the chosen of section, gather to pledge our alliance and vow our commitment to this chapter of Delta Domini Chi. We stand as sentinels bound by duty and honor to safeguard the secrets entrusted to us by those who came before us. For those who betray our trust, who break the sacred bonds of secrecy and loyalty, there shall be no sanctuary. They shall be outcast, and their fates left to the mercy of the shadows. Through this ritual, the bonds of our destinies are intertwined with the fate of our nation. We pledge our loyalty to section and swear to protect and preserve the stability of our realm. Repeat after me.
And she continues to have you repeat the pledge. And you all kind of repeat after her and say it all together. And the last part.
Thus do we affirm our allegiance now and forevermore. Delta Domini Chi!
Delta Domini Chi!
And everyone shouts Delta Domini Chi.
Delta Domini Chi.
All the good ones.
Torii.
And she motions for each of you to prick your finger and collect the blood in the amulet provided.
No. Sorry, not now.
Yes. Question?
Would this at all be reminiscent to, like, stuff Riki saw when he was with Night Mother?
Very different.
Like, okay. Okay.
Both rituals, both very different meanings and wording behind the rituals.
Yeah, I just mean, like...
Yeah, symbols and stuff.
Yeah, I just mean, like... Not... Like, obviously they're different. I just mean, like, would they remind him of it at all?
The fact that they're both rituals, and at one point, black robes and things like that, yes, that definitely much lines up.
Okay.
Appearance-wise, I would say yes. Meaning-wise and, like...
Okay.
Like, the deeper meaning is very much different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So as you all do so, fill the amulet and you put it on. You have all the ability to make this amulet disappear and appear at will as a bonus action if you so choose. And that is it. Eleanor kind of closes out the ritual. And with a spell she summons, a gust of wind releases the flames from all of the candles at once. The lights fade up and everyone removes their masks. And she looks to the three of you who just participated in the ritual.
Next time, if we have another ritual, or if we have a sacred traditional meeting, you are allowed to wear these masks and participate as a full-fledged member. You are free to use this lair at any time. The
He's
codes
taking
will
the
be
robe
sent
off and
to your section spell phone. Shall you need the entry code?
Yeah. Thank you.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you very much, Eleanor.
Ricky's gonna immediately go and put the robe in his locker and just kind of like shove it into the corner, like never want to look at it again.
And Professor Aja, perhaps at some point you may be leading one of these in the future.
I'm very excited to be able to do that.
Bismuth kind of like quickly goes with you and does the same thing.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's up?
Okay.
What? Why? What's wrong?
No, I don't. I just sense some pent-up aggression.
No,
I get it. It's okay.
I don't like rituals. Or anything like that anymore. It's fine.
If it means anything, I think this was like the only one we'll ever do. Only the first one's mandatory.
Yeah, I just I feel like I've done too many rituals for a lifetime. I mean,
All right, let's promise to just never do them again. Deal?
yeah, I mean I'm fine. I just what were we? What?
It's okay not to be fine.
I know.
Okay.
I know that. I mean,
And he just kind of looks to you with like a warm smile and slightly concerned eyes.
hey, it's fine. I'm living again. So that's what's important. Anyways. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna go back inside the lair. Ila, Marek, Professor Asia, anything else you'd like to do before leaving?
Yeah, Mark would like to go over to his little spot on by that book that he was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Not their doppelganger, but the letter based.
Okay.
About
Third doppelganger.
And he would just like to put a dent in some of that study, learn it, you know, read up on it for a little bit before departing for the evening.
Is this the compendio one?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
I'm
I
excited.
didn't tell you the rest of the book.
What?
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
I told you enough for what you needed to know at that time for how much little you read. I can now tell you the rest for how much longer would you like to stay?
So the meeting was at 8. What time is it when it's done?
At 9.
9? Mark would say 2 hours.
Okay.
You'd do 2 hours of reading.
All right. In that case, would Riki and Bismuth like to go back inside, seeing that the rest of your friends are not leaving?
Sure.
Riki and Bismuth kind of change back into their normal clothes. You see them come back in. Marek, you find a spot. I will send the rest of that information when appropriate.
Yes, okay.
Oh, the professor will probably ask, do you guys have any plans, like, tomorrow evening?
You just
studying, I
see
guess,
Eleanor
or
kind of like politely say goodnight and head out.
Good night, Eleanor.
Farewell.
Bye,
Well,
Eleanor.
Well, tomorrow is Saturday, and Riki and I work at the Nest Cafe, and that's
Well,
usually our
yes,
studying day.
And I'm study.
Nothing in
It's,
particular,
it's challenge studying with Ila.
other than the Autumn Bash. But seeing as that's not really on the docket anymore, I have an opening.
You could study.
When do you
with
guys
Ila.
work at the cafe?
In the morning,
In the morning.
We work from
6 to 9:30, so we'll only book like 3.5 hours.
Oh,
Then
that's-
after
to 9.
study.
Oh, that's
and
very
then-
yeah.
Mark, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you the rest of the information, and then I'll send the extra information after.
Oh, okay.
You get.
I'll send you the bonus after.
Oh.
Cool. That sounds good. Yeah. Cool.
Or what?
Oh, nothing. I was just curious.
Oh.
Also, I did realize we never took a break. Would you all like to take a quick break?
What's Asia yapping about though? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why ever do you ask, Professor?
Oh, I'm just curious. It's alright. I just
Curious.
want. Yeah. Very curious.
You know, I don't need to be a telepath to read that mind. You have something going on.
Oh?
You
I
don't?
do. I have plans.
You know what? Me neither. I don't need to be a telepath either to read that mind.
Yeah, Mark, without even looking, raises his hand to Bismuth. Up
I'm
top.
just as confused.
Bismuth jokingly does the high five back. Did you just high five your own hand for the
No,
sound effect?
He did.
I brought Bismuth over to high five.
Elbozo! Oh my god.
Bismuth will mage hand high five your hand.
Let's go.
Sorry, I just heard. the
Isn't
noise.
Bismuth's mage hand invisible?
Yep.
Even
So
worse.
Mark just feels the hands hit him.
Mark wasn't even looking. He knew he wouldn't be left hanging.
That's fucking funny as fuck. Holy shit. But yeah, the professor's just like, oh, I'm just planning some things. I just want to make sure you guys are free for it and all that. She's like visibly just kind of smiling.
I can
really
give you my number if you'd like.
Intriguing.
Please do. I've already gotten Marek's. He came to see me earlier.
Yeah.
Right. That's who I was texting earlier, Isla.
Isla's a snoop.
Right.
Well, that makes sense.
Bismuth says.
Bismuth, we're gonna have to chat later.
Right.
Right. Can I just squint their eyes? Can I just jump Bismuth? Can I just jump Bismuth right now to get him away from that
Hey,
damn
I'm playing a
phone?
game. I'm playing it. Oh my god.
No!
Isla, have you not heard of mobile games?
Have you got games on your phone?
Mobile games?
There are games
On your phone.
that you can play on your phone.
Turn the sounds off.
I like the sounds.
Distracting. Turn off the sounds, Bismuth.
Don't be judgy.
I am already. As if you aren't judgy.
Out of character, I've missed Bismuth
girls
so
are
fucking much.
Okay.
Ella, stop fighting with people.
Sorry, I guess I'm just not in the right state of mind these days.
Yeah, Isla, stop
Yeah.
fighting with people.
Oh my god.
Me? Never. I don't fight with
Bismuth.
people.
Stop fighting with people.
No, Riki, I
What?
love when you stand up for me.
Oh my god.
I'll just backs away.
No, that was cute.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Huh?
See, Isla, you got Riki all flustered.
Well, it's not really my fault. You're the one who made the comment. Ella just shrugs. Anyway. Ella would like to tackle Bismuth and take that
Oh my god,
going
stop!
up the phone.
Stop!
Can I do a strength check?
To do a spell
Yes.
bonus.
Go ahead,
Can-
strength
wait,
check.
can-
Opposing strength
wait.
check. Let's go.
Oh my
D20.
God.
D20.
Wait, from
Oh,
who?
that's scary.
That's
I
20!
was-
Let's go!
No, I'm gonna kill. No! I gotta
Oh
put
my
six.
god.
Oh, I actually
I
got
got
a
a
20.
Sus.
Fuck
Can I
yeah.
do
Okay.
guiding bolt?
Okay.
Wait, I
No,
thought we were about
no.
to take a break. What's
You-
happening?
You try to tackle Bismuth to go for the phone. Bismuth swings the phone around his back, and as you lunge forward, you fall on the floor and he pins you down. You
Oh
are
my-
unable
my
to move.
God.
Literally unable to move.
Can I summon a spiritual weapon?
No!
Mark,
You can, yes.
counterspell.
Would you like to roll for initiative?
The professor's just gonna...
Mark sees a spell being casted and would like to counterspell it.
Okay.
Milo, why are you so aggressive today?
The
There
professor...
will
No
be none of that.
particular
You know.
reason.
The professor's just gonna kind of
You see a shimmering
Is it your
field,
time, Mom?
like force field, appear surrounding Bismuth.
Ooh.
Wait, what is that?
You're not the only
Can I-
mage here.
Yeah, you got roided
Can
up,
Isla-
don't you remember?
Can I harness
Artist divine power.
the radiance of the
God.
dawn? Just get the wing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Oh my god, why are we
professor's
fighting?
just gonna giggle a little bit and just go, I'm glad you guys are clearly doing alright and having fun, but I'm gonna go and prepare things because I have plans. You see,
Oh,
I'll message
Wait.
all of you tomorrow.
Are you teaching your
Wait.
class tomorrow?
You have a class tomorrow? Saturday.
Yeah, I thought you teach pole dancing on Saturdays.
Oh god.
wait, what?
Ayo.
My class. What time does my class end again?
I don't know. Reading your thoughts. You have a couple different options.
Um,
Thanks.
Professor Asia chooses the time. It could be noon, like 2 o'clock, or it could be a night class. There's different like slots that you can sign up to teach depending on like your own schedule.
2 till what?
Well, they're like an hour-long class.
Oh, okay. Then it'll probably be like the 2-1 then, because that one thing that we were messaging about before session.
Okay, sounds good.
That one thing.
That one thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
that one
sounds
thing.
good.
Yeah.
So Baka.
But yeah,
the
thank you.
fuck?
I almost forgot about my class. Riki, will I ever see you there again?
Okay.
Wait, Riki went to that class?
Oh, months ago. Just
Oh.
once.
Okay. Interesting. Is Bismuth still pinning Isla down? Can Isla get
Yes.
up?
Also, Harness Divine Power doesn't do anything. It just converts
Yeah, I guess it just
like
gives Isla
energy
those,
to get
like,
your
cut
spell
wings.
slots back.
Oh no, I said then I changed
Radiance
my
of the
mind.
Dawn. Oh yeah,
Dawn.
you get your
Wings. The butt wings that you
your wings, and it says each hostile creature within 30 feet must make a Constitution saving throw or take radiant damage. Do you want that to happen right now?
Can they have a Constitution saving? No. Isla just wants to get away from Bismuth. Isla just wants to like try to.
You cannot. Even if you summon
Damn.
wings, you are not able to get out because of the strength check.
So what I'm hearing is spiritual weapon again.
No.
All right.
Ash is just gonna be like, I've
Counterspell.
got things I need.
Damn it!
I've got things I need to do.
I have another spell slot.
I'll text you. I'll text you all tomorrow at some point. I hope you all have a good night, and the professor will probably end up rushing out. He's got
Have a good night, Professor.
Why
Good
did
night.
you
See you tomorrow.
Night. Hey, Bismuth.
Bismuth
I need
just
to
like
talk to you
calls,
after this,
still like
dude.
pinning Isla down.
Bismuth, we need to talk after this, man. Like, I need to tell you something, and like, I need to make sure that you keep your mouth shut.
I got it.
Just like friends do, of course.
And I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Man, what is with this dude? All right, give me a second. Let me cook. Oh, wisdom saving throw. 20.
Fuck. All right, I'm doing it again.
No!
Or go make another wisdom saving throw.
What does Bismuth want, man? 17. But can I use my inspiration?
No, I took it away.
No, you didn't. You took everybody else's away, not mine.
Okay, fine.
You took mine away.
27.
Okay.
This is the second time I've had inspiration and haven't used it because I keep
Inspiration is
forgetting how
gone
to
now.
use it.
Man. Damn Bismuth. Taking my inspiration away. Bismuth, this is nice enough, but I'd like to get up, man.
Why did you mention the class? Why did that have to be mentioned?
Say please.
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma? What does this man do?
You are fighting the DM deal.
11. Oh my god.
The
All right.
DM who makes
You have failed this spell. The spell is called Calm Emotions.
Oh, I feel so lax, dude. Everything is A-okay.
You've actually
Radical.
Why do you sound so sarcastic?
You are indifferent towards Bismuth as the result of this spell.
He's okay, I guess.
And he just gets up. And as he's like leaning like down, pinning you down, you see like the amulet dangling as well as a couple of other like magical like necklaces.
Ooh, pretty. They look nice. No, I was just gonna like wipe off any like.
You know, Isla, thank you.
And then he kind of like helps you up.
I like accept it and shrugs. Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
What time is it?
It's time for you to get a watch.
There actually is. Alice too poor to get a watch, so I was gonna take out the phone
Yeah.
instead.
Sounding like freaky.
That was peak right there. Alice too pretty to get a watch.
Five uses. It's the tobacco pouch.
What?
Boris.
Oh, 5? Thank you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
for the tobacco pouch.
Oh, I can.
That is enlightening.
Sorry, what time is it?
9:30.
Oh,
Fine.
rats. I need to go feed Max.
So, what are we doing about this Crimson Rose?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking like when we have time, we could just get together and just like figure it out. Just like go to the Crimson Rose and just like do a little recon, check what's going on.
We could look for anyone with the description of blue skin.
That, yeah.
Wow. What a descriptor.
Gail mentioned Vega, so we do have kind of an idea of what we're looking for. An Air Genasi.
Yeah, but is it the same Vega? Or I mean, person? Sorry.
Well, it's
We don't really have that much to go off on. Momsy just gave me that description, and I just been running with it.
Well, it's a lead. We can't just let it sit there, right?
Yeah. Hey, if we do see her, I probably shouldn't be the one that goes up.
Oh,
That's
they
probably
would
true, yeah.
recognize you, wouldn't they?
I was also an asshole.
Freaky's pretty hard to forget.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, of course, man.
Well,
You're still grounded.
Hmm?
You're grounded.
Okay. I mean, you're not really in charge, but okay.
Okay.
We can. I mean, look around, but if we see someone that could potentially be that suspect, we could ask questions, or we could stay behind and follow them. But we
and
out
have
of
to
character, aren't we
act
about to take a
stealthily.
break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Sorry. Yes, we were. And then we continued with Professor Asia saying goodbye, and then Isla
And then
wanting to fight
chaos.
Bismuth. Yep.
Yeah.
Combat.
I say roll
Alternatively,
initiative. Oh.
we could push through another few minutes to make a plan, and then just end for the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we're almost done.
Yeah, because I was just gonna mention that, like, yeah, I got this cool ass monocle from the mansion. Thanks, by the way, Bismuth. And I can read some thoughts with it, detect thoughts.
That is called stealing. Hand it over.
Oh, but I found it.
In my house, which I own
Pretty
legally.
please.
In a room he'd
Let me
never
see
been in
it.
before.
But you gotta give it back, man.
Let me
just,
see it.
Hand it over to Bismuth.
I thought that's not your call. I'm sorry, Ben.
Man, I was gonna use it for the greater good.
Were you? I don't even
Oh.
know what it does, but
I just said it's
I have a feeling you would use it to spy on people.
I would have used it in the club to try to detect the thought of that person.
How would it?
Oh,
let you
I can already
detect
do everything on this. That's fine.
Yeah.
And he hands it back.
Thank you. Appreciate ya. Nala just puts it away. I'll use it for another day.
I already have something similar. It's not a monocle though. It's an earring.
Pretty cool.
Definitely see my dad have this though.
You look like your dad.
How do you know that?
Oh, we saw your dad.
No reason.
That's not...
Mark.
You saw my
Did it Mark?
dad?
No.
Mark?
Oh, you saw my dad. Oh god.
Nope.
Oh, Mark saw him, I thought. Right? You
Saw your
him
mom
we-
too. You kind of look like her too. Anyways, don't worry about it. I'm alive.
Well, we
Great.
can talk about this tomorrow.
What? Wait,
Sounds
why?
I need
really
to meet
bad.
Max.
Why? What? What's
Uh,
what's wrong?
Oh.
What sounds really bad?
All right.
It flashed in your mind.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, Isla, what was it that you wanted to talk about? You said you wanted to talk about something.
I take it back.
I think we should talk about it. I promise I won't yell at you this time. And sorry for yelling at you last time.
You should be one to
Uh,
talk, Riki. You have a lot of stuff also.
What? About what? What haven't I thought I shared everything.
Yeah, but you
Almost.
brush it off as if it's not a big deal also all the time. Like just
Look,
now.
I think it's getting
Um,
late. We can go back to this another day. I need to feed Max. So I just walk towards the exit.
Oh wait, did we feed the
Well-
kittens?
I did.
Okay, thank God.
We'll get.
We're still
we'll
drinking
talk
milk
about this
too,
another
anyways.
day.
So
Maybe.
it'd be okay. I don't know. I mean, what do I have to share? I can share one thing. I made a pact with Raven Queen.
Was this? You didn't share this with the class?
I
before?
didn't. I shared it with you. I don't remember sharing it with Bismuth yet.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, fun. I did that, and I'm alive. Whoop. Anyways,
Okay, that's pretty big. I'm
Yeah.
a oracle. So
yay!
yay.
Isla, share one thing. Or Marek, share
Um,
one thing.
I like
I'd
reading.
rather.
You
I'd rather
like
not.
reading?
I don't want to share tonight.
Okay.
That's what I'd like to share.
There's something non-traumatic then.
I had a nice time with my dad today. We had a nice chat.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Max needs to eat. So Ella just gives him finger guns and whips around and walks off.
Well, if there's one thing that having a pet gives you, it's an excuse to leave, I suppose.
Hey Mark, you want a kitten?
No, but good try.
Damn.
It's okay, Mark. You won't kill it.
Oh, well, I fear it'll be the death of me one day.
The death.
And you see Bismuth start to choke.
What?
And his pale yellow eyes turn black. And you see him fall to the ground and start convulsing.
Whoa. Hey, whoa. Whoa.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Disembodied voice here. What the fuck?
We could just start yelling for Isla and like try and like grab his head and be like, okay, Bismuth?
Mark.
And he gets still. and does not move. And with these black eyes, you hear him say,
It's dark. The sun is gone. The light is thin. Branches, spikes, everywhere. Pain, cracks in the earth. Opening into the deep. Creatures coming through. Shadows, shadows everywhere. Shadows. A creature flying. Night Mother flying. Attacking everything. The world dying.
and that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Damn, this was squeaking.
What the fuck?
Batman!
Batman! What the fuck? What are you doing?
What the fuck is a kilometer?
What the fuck is a
Give me what that guy's
kilometer?
You
having. Am I
shouldn't leave
right,
too
guys?
soon, Soul.
Asia, the workaholic, leaving early.
Are you just just a tired woman seeing kids fighting over a phone? You're just tired.
It's in character, okay? I didn't expect there to be.
I didn't
Frozen
expect Desmond to start
Oracle.
convulsing too, man.
I was trying to get Citrus to share the thing that she was supposed to share. She wanted to share. She texted everyone about sharing.
Yeah, I know.
God
Well,
damn it.
For the proper quote.
Sorry, it was a good time for it to happen.
Shit. Sorry,
I'm
Boris.
guessing.
I don't.
I'm
you're
guessing.
good, bro.
I
I
pasted it into party notes also.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Pookie.
cheers.
Also, Tori, I'm sorry I never
already beat-
put that thing
ha,
that I said I
ha,
was gonna
ha.
put
Okay,
in
that's
Ricky's
fine.
channel. I'll be sure to do it tonight.
Oh, that's okay. No
Fraction
worries.
is-
No worries.
Oh wait,
I've completely forgotten a bunch of things I was gonna do.
That's
Like
okay.
write that letter for Claude.
That's okay. All right. Any last final comments before we end for the night?
there'll be blood from Midsling Autumn.
I think he's having nightmares that night.
Sorry, not sorry for lying about Claude's demise? Question mark?
Aw.
What is
Aw.
you have me writing a letter for Claude. That's gonna be really sad. And I don't want Claude to be sad.
Amazing session as always. Thank you, Tori.
Thanks everyone for a great session. I did not think the whole leaf thing would spiral as long as it did, but it was interesting nevertheless.
True,
It
true.
was
Love to see it.
Citrus.
I was so paranoid.
Both times, Leaf is involved, and it's meant to be like a simple 5-minute sort of thing.
You know what
We
this
like
means,
Leaf.
Tori. You gotta make him like a main NPC.
We like Leaf,
Um,
the robot, and we like Leaf, the guy.
The
Leaf.
guy.
If I involve Leaf one more time and the same thing happens, Leaf's gonna file like a restraining order on Isla at this point.
Nah, trust.
What the
Next time,
f-
Ella will be sneakier.
He's gonna come up to Ricky's storm
It was
and be
like
like,
it was like a 24
"Ricky,
perception.
I need you to give this to
God
Isla.
damn.
It's a restraining order.
Ella needs an item
I
that has
never want to
fast
see her
retreat.
again."
Ella needs a magical item.
Isla gets arrested again. True.
I mean, it'll look.
Leaf becomes Night Mother. Oh god.
Oh,
Leaf
There's night mother
Mother.
to help Ella. It works. It works.
All right. Well,
No,
thank you
why is
everyone
Mom so
for
loud?
tonight's session. I'm excited to pick this up next time, where we continue on about what the fuck just happened with Bismuth, and also what will happen at the Crimson Rose. So thank you everyone, and have a great rest of your night.
You too.
Good
Thank
night.
you.